Good evening, my friends. I don't know if it's evening yet. It's 4 o'clock. Does that count as evening? We're going to roll with it. All right. Good evening. Good evening. So I am grabbing my oils. I'm putting on some wintergreen to start with because Lord knows I am so glad it is back. You guys know this is my addiction and it has been gone for so long. All four of my kids are grabbing me two from their orders as well because they know how much I love it. So they got two last month and hopefully they're going to get two this month. It's all going to be good because, you guys, I wish it was scratch and sniff. I would let you smell it. I am all about my wintergreen, and I'm going to throw on a little bit of energy because it's been a fun day and we've got more to do. So I got my energy going on. If you're not familiar with energy, it's exactly what the bottle says. It gives you that little focus, that little energy, so you can get the things going. So make sure as you pop in, you say hello. You tell me where you are from and what it's like where you are today. Today it has been absolutely gorgeous. I started my day, which I do most days. I start by being outside. I sit outside and prayer, focus, all my stuff happens in the mornings, and it was beautiful. The wind was just blowing through the trees, and we have a big pond out back. Oh, it was just beautiful. But we've been in and out all day today. I seen I got a little bit of red on my cheeks, and we are getting ready to go back out. So I'm really glad I got my Lavaderm after sun spray because I'm going to be using that again. But anyways, I just wanted to pop up real quick. So I was going to make a post, but y'all, there is too much happening in my world to turn this into a post. So I thought I'd come on here, I'd ramble for a little bit. You don't have to stay, you don't have to do anything, but I just want to tell you what's happening in my world. And as you're coming in, where you're from, what oils you're using, what it's like outside, and then make sure you say, tell me some feedback when I'm chit-chatting, y'all. It just fills my soul, I gotta tell you, fills my soul. So it's been a really good week. Last, 2 days ago, the 30th was our anniversary, and we've been married 34 years. That is just, it is amazing. It has gone by so fast. Like, I can't remember not being with him. We got married at 18 and 19, so we were just, little ones at the time when we got married, but it has been an amazing journey, and we just had a wonderful day. And then yesterday was my granddaughter's birthday. She turned 3. Goes by so fast. She was the best anniversary present I've ever gotten. But anyways, being able to play with her and spend time, and it's just, life is good. It's really, really good. So you guys know that through the years, I've had different health challenges, and I have been focusing on my lungs because there is scar tissue from being on that goofy vent for so long. Now, please understand, I am grateful beyond belief that medicine had the ability to put me on a vent because I would not be here right now. But I was on for so long, and it caused all kinds of scar tissue. So every spring we do a water fast because the water fast gets your body into something called autophagy, and the autophagy helps your body start breaking down any scar tissue, anything that's not supposed to be there. So starting on June 5th or June 6th? Coming up, June 5th or 6th, we are going for another 40-day water fast. And I'm really excited about it. I always have a lot of energy. I always feel really good. And I see some amazing things happen. So I'm excited about it. And right now we're on OMAD, which is 1 meal a day, for those of you that don't know. And we have, they're working up to it because you don't want to just jump into 40 days of no food. And we did our all of our blood work, gone through the doctor. So we're excited. And I always get like a bazillion questions when we're doing the fasting. So this time I decided to make it a series. So every Monday at 1 o'clock, we're going to be discussing fasting. Now, not just water fasting. There's tons of different types of fasting. So starting this Monday at 1, I'm going to go over the basic fasting, what that is, intermittent fasting, all the different lingo that everybody uses, so that you kind of have a clue. So if you want to join in with us, whether it is just for 40 days, choosing that you're going to give up snacks or whatever piece or part of it, that is Monday. I'm going to be talking about that. And then each week it's something else. Like I'm going to be talking about diabetes and water fasting and the power behind it. We're going to be talking about your brain and what happens to your brain when you're fasting. Ooh, so much good info. So anyways, we're going to be going over that. You're welcome to join us. I do want to put this out there. Usually anything I share is like a young living class, and these are not that. These are just in general nutrition, I guess is what you would say, or lack of nutrition, how we're going to do it. So just so you have that heads up, but you're all welcome to join us and be a part of it, and whatever you need to do. So that's going to be happening. I also actually printed off like all the stuff. We have so much stuff coming up. You guys, I am feeling so much better, and Brian keeps going, girl, pump the brakes, because you know when I feel good, I like to do all the stuff, right? So you know, you can go to shannonhudsonwild.com, shannonhudsonwild.com, and you can print out our calendar. So the calendar has everything in one spot. So everything I'm going to tell you right now is all in that one place. Well, not everything. I'm telling you some other stuff too. And then if you're a part of our A New Hope Facebook group, you can join us. This started today. This is our Overflow in Gratitude 30 days of giveaways, because I don't want to cry, are so grateful to you. Like our Young Living family, you have no idea how much your support and your kind words and your being a part of our world means to me. Like seeing the comments and seeing when I am going through something hard and reading all the things that you guys say. We just appreciate you guys so much. So we're going to spend the next 30 days and we are going to pour into you. So all you have to do to be a part of it is make sure you're a part of the group, and then comment. We're going to have a post every single day that's going to go up. It'll say day 1, day 2, day 3, and it will have something you have to do. Today, your job is to go in and tag the person that enrolled you in Young Living and tell them how grateful you are for them. Give them a little bit of love, a little bit of shout out. That's all you have to do. And then tomorrow we will pick random people, and we're going to be sending out a happy mail every single day. And then we got some big prizes we're going to do, some Ninja Red, some diffusers, just some CBD. It's going to be fun stuff. So make sure you're a part of that. Don't miss out on the goodies. Then the fasting series that I already told you about. And then we have our every single week sensational supplements. So we've got the ICP versus ICP daily battle that's going to be going on. We've got Super B. I'm going to go over all the convention products. The Tuesday after convention, 1 o'clock, Facebook Live. I'm going to go over all the products and really break them down, like the little bits and pieces and why they're in there. I can't tell you how many, but there's a bunch of them coming. So I might not make it all through them. We might have to do that in a 2-week period. But those are just straight up one product. Let's dig into it so you really big time understand it. Then at every Thursday, 6 o'clock, we have our brand partner Zooms. This is what I love about our brand partner Zoom. So on Facebook, like I'm going to roll down here and see if there's any comments going on. Oh, my friends, I love you. But see those comments? I don't get to interact immediately with them. Now, I always go back and I answer questions afterwards. I always make sure I do that. But on Zoom, it's a smaller group. Like, I bet you we typically have 20 to 30 people. It's a small group. So you can come in and you can ask your questions like, what is it in your head that is like your holdup? What's going on? We can talk about it. You can bring those questions there. And each week it's a different topic. So our first one this week, this is like tomorrow, we are going to be going over jumping back in. Like, you used to love Young Living, you used to tell everybody, and you haven't been building your business. Like, let's talk about the whys. Let's talk about the hows, how we get that happening again. That is what is coming tomorrow. And then the next week, we're going to be going into mindset, just all kinds of cool stuff. So you can go in there and you can jump in and you can ask your questions, and also you won't feel so isolated. I hear people say all the time, I just feel like, I don't really have an upline, I don't really have a group, I don't really feel like I know stop being a baby and come to the classes where you get to know the people. I'm just saying, I got to work on my people skills. I can't call people babies. They don't like that. All right, then I have a series that we're doing, and it's our Healthy Living series. So this particular series is on Saturdays at 1. Now, this is what this one is for. So Saturdays are always a complete, unique topic of their own that you can invite people that aren't in Young Living to. So like this coming Saturday, it's going to be sleep. It's restful sleep and amazing energy and your body clock. So we're going to talk about that and how to incorporate that. And of course, we talk about Young Living in there, and we talk about all the steps. And then we've got healthy blood sugar. How many of y'all know people that have blood sugar? All of us. And what do we do for it? How do we make sure that we stay nice and even and balanced and healthy? Because a healthy body has healthy blood sugar. A healthy body sleeps and wakes like it's supposed to. A healthy body, and that's what this whole series is about. And those are Saturdays at 1. So if you've ever wondered, with all the classes I do, What are they for? That brand partner Zoom is for you, to build you, to help your people build, so that you can ask those questions. The ones on Monday when we're going over each individual item in a supplement, those are to edify and educate you so you understand our products better. Those Saturday ones, those are for brand new people. Those are for people that are guests. They don't know anything about Young Living. That can be, you can think of that as an oily intro or a product intro or whatever you want to call it. It's just down that road with that. So things you can do. And then y'all, oh, in-person stuff. Are you back? Are you doing it? Are you doing classes? Are you going to classes? I know Tuesday I will be in Lapeer, and we are talking all about a full body detox. Like, what do you have to do to get that body clean? What is the difference between a gut cleanse, liver cleanse, blood cleanse, kidney cleanse? How do you do all those parts and pieces? Master formula. I mean, oh, y'all, it's going to be a good class. It's really in-depth, and we talk really fast, and it's a dine and discover, so we get there at 6 o'clock. You can find all the details on my website, Shannon Hudson YL, or go to Facebook, my events, it's there as well. And then we have other in-person classes. So like we have got in Frankenmuth, we're doing flip-flop season, bug, sun, and summer fun. Come play with us. You will have so much fun getting out there and rubbing shoulders with human beings again. Just come play with us. Then we got Davison. I'm going to be in Davison at the Davison Farmers Market, and we are doing the summer toolbox and what mama should have in there and how they work. And those are just all over the place. Different days of the week, different places. See if I missed any. And then just so you can put it on your paper, July 11th, we go back to doing in-person Grand Blanc classes. That's where it all started for me. And we are going to be back. You'll get more details on that as well. Another in-person one that we have going on is our Lunch and Learn. This right here, this is June 25th. It is like a 4.5-hour class. So we get together, we eat, we socialize, we're going to play some bingo, we're going to play some games, but we're also going to go like really in depth on everything that happened at convention. So this is like our convention and review party. You didn't get to go to convention? Come. We are going to give you all the 411, but we're also going to have different people that did go to convention are going to come and share their experience. So if you went to convention and you live in the area, let me know. We would love to have you share for a few minutes so that everybody can get that feel for convention. In addition, I'm going to really be talking about thriving with an autoimmune disorder. That's something that I deal with, having MS. It is a part of my world. And how do you have that and get where you can still do all the things? We're going to go really in depth at that class. And those classes are also where we're going to focus on the things Gary Young used to teach us that we don't talk about anymore. And there's some fun stuff that happens in those. And Lunch and Learns are once a month. We have them every month. And that one is June 25th. They are free. You're not paying to come to those. You're just going to buy your own food and or potluck, depending on where we are for each one. And then this is probably the last event thing I'm going to tell you about. This right here, I'm so excited. One of my besties, Susan Richardson, Diamond and Young Living in Ohio, is putting on an impact event. And I'm going to be one of the speakers, and it's going to be all day long in Columbus, Ohio. So my Ohio friends, I think it has been like 5 years, maybe more, since I have done an event in Ohio. So I will be there, and I'm so excited. That is going to be in July. And then I do want to say this, because y'all know what is coming up this month, like 2 weeks from now. Grand Convention. Give me a whoop whoop if you are attending in person, and give me a yeah if you are going to be watching it on video. We're going to be live streaming that. Say me if you are going to a convention party with somebody. So your upline's doing it, you're hosting it. If you've got one that's open to people, post it in the comments so we can get people to those things. So our convention in review is that Lunch and Learn June 25th. So we're doing it the week after convention. So all the good stuff going on. And you know what? You can still get tickets to be able to do the virtual. So if you haven't made up your mind yet, you can grab that ticket. You can watch all of the, most of the information is going to be able to be live streamed. And then it allows you to be able to buy this stuff as soon as it's released. So you know all those new products that are coming out, you want to be able to grab them, right? You want to be able to grab them right away. And that's one of the benefits of grabbing that ticket. So if you have not already grabbed that ticket, man, grab the ticket, because you can watch the breakout sessions for like a month afterwards. So even if you're busy that week and you're like, I can't fit it in, you can watch it for about a month. I know one of them, it was like 2 to 3 months that they left it up there for us. So I also want to say this, all of the goodies that we are getting for free this month, have you guys checked it out? I am in love with the lineup. So here's things to think about. In June, we have Father's Day, we have graduations, we have, what else do we have? Weddings, so many different things. So when you're making your list of things you're buying for people, you need to go to your own store. Go to Young Living and what are things that you could get for those people. And we're going to be putting some really good ideas in that Facebook group that we talked about, so you can check it out there. But this right here, this is our June special. And I want to go over some of the stuff in case you don't know what they do and how they work. So at the 100 PV point, if you do a 100 PV loyalty reward, Young Living is going to give you a bonus 10 points. That is like, here's $10 that you can go shopping and get whatever you want. So I get to go in and get more stuff. Plus I'm getting my percentage back on my loyalty points. I love that they start it right at 100 PV. Then we've got Stress Away. Stress Away, I think, is one of those that nobody even needs a definition for. Stress Away is one of those oils that it's right in the name. It does exactly what it says, and it is a powerhouse. It is a beautiful blend of copaiba, lime, cedarwood, vanilla, ocotea, lavender. Beautiful aroma, very soothing. And this is one that you can do anything you want. So you can pop a roller on it. They actually come in a roll-on as well, but you can take this one, pop a roller, so that you can roll it on anytime you want it. You can do, I do a ton of oils where I just put them in my hair. What I like about when I use Stress Away is it helps with some of the flyaways, and that way I'm breathing it in all day long. You can put it in your jewelry, you can put it in your diffusers, you can take that and pour it over you. I've had people say, can I take a bath in it, right? So those are all things you can do. Stress Away can be used on our little kids, it can be used on you, it can be used across the board. This is one of those powerhouse that you want to have, and they're giving it to us for free at 190 PV order. That is phenomenal. In addition to that, there's the Owie. Now, Stress Away, so you know, is a loyalty rewards bonus. So you only get this at that 190 is on loyalty rewards. I'm going to talk about that in a minute and explain why that's a big deal. So this one right here, this is our Owie. If you have not experienced Owie, this is one of those, it is tea tree, it is heliochrysum, it is cistus, it's elemi, it is hinoki and clove, and it's already pre-diluted for our littles. And this is one that, again, we like to use the roll-on. We like to put a roll-on on it. I usually have one handy because my granddaughter is always, she is adorable. Anytime my baby girl gets hurt, first of all, she's 3, and she can tell you just by the colors which the oils are. But anytime she falls, it can be a tiny nothing fall, she grabs her Owie and she rubs it on. And she'll put whatever, she bumped her knee, she puts it on her knee, elbow, puts it on her elbow. It doesn't have to be a cut or anything like that. But then, and this is where I think the power is, she'll take it and she'll rub it and she'll just breathe. And she'll, oh, that's better, TT, that's better. Because some of the oils that are in here are soothing to the emotions as well. So some of those hurts, right? Those cuts, boo-boos, bruises, sometimes it's just hurting the pride. And this, I'm telling you, she loves this one. And we like it in a roll-on, but I also like the spray bottle. So what I do is I take it and I just put it in a spray bottle like our hand sanitizer one that we have, right? I use that one, the Thieves Pump, you know what I'm talking about, or any spray bottle. We pour it in there. And then I put about 50% of this, 50% of V6. The reason why I do that is when she does scrape her little knee, I can take that Owie and I can rub it all off, and I can spray that Owie all mixed in a spray bottle, and we can rub it, and it saturates the area, and it helps. It helps until I can get her to a sink where we can get it all cleaned out, right? It's one of those, and I'm telling you, the stuff that's in there, that heliochrysum, the tea tree, the cistus, those are all ones that you as an adult want to use as well. So Owie is not just for our kids. This is a great blend, because the coolest part is even if it does have that little scratch and it's open, you can put this on there and it doesn't burn, because the oils that are in there are super soothing. Do you guys remember when we used to use iodine on stuff? And you blow and that burn, you don't have that at all using our Owie. It's absolutely lovely. And then at the 250 PV, It is a 15 mil, that's the big one, of our citronella. Now listen, it is summertime. You need citronella in your life. This is an oil that bugs simply do not like. They do not like it in any way, shape, or form. So you can do like multiple things. You can take your citronella and you can put it on directly. So you can just put some on your hand and you can rub it directly. That is for little kids, you, on your infant's blankets when you're outside, on the little sleepers, so you don't have to worry about it. And it helps to keep, so you can go outside and play and just be annoyance free. You're not being irritated. But some other things you can do, like you all have bought citronella lamps that you put out on your deck. You've gotten the candles, the citronella candles, same concept. So you can put this in a diffuser, like the free diffuser that you can get this month. It's battery operated. You can put that in there and you can diffuse, but you can also just get some Epsom salt in little pretty containers or a bowl, and you take your citronella, you sprinkle it in there really good, mix it all together, and you can have that sitting wherever you're at. Those are wonderful for like around the pool, because that aroma is going to keep everything good. You can take that same Epsom salt and citronella and you can sprinkle it on your critters, on your dogs, on your horses, all the different things, and just work that in for them. So it helps them to be able to play outside and not be bugged either. I'm just saying, citronella is an amazing addition. You want to have it wherever you go. And again, it's when you can put in a spray bottle. I'm big on spray bottles in the summertime. I want to just spray that stuff on. I think it was the habit of so many years of doing things like, the off and the bug spray, and you spray it. So mentally, that's where Shannon's at. But anyways, you can do it however you want. It's going to work over your clothes, on your skin, perfectly safe. And I love that. I love that I can do it on my little kids and I don't have to worry about it. Then we have our Citrus Fresh Vitality. Now, for those of you that did the lymph cleanse that just happened, the lymph challenge recently, you may have Citrus Fresh left over, but my guess is you became addicted to it while you were at it, because the taste of this beautiful, it is a blend of, let me make sure, lemon, mandarin, spearmint, orange, tangerine, and grapefruit. So it's a blend of all of these lovely citrus oils, and then it has that little spearmint in there. And what happens is when you're eating and drinking this one, first of all, it tastes delicious. So you can put this straight in your water and it will have a wonderful taste. If you're a juice drinker, you can put this in your juice and it will just kick it up a notch. You can use this in your dressings. You're making a marinade that you're gonna do for your steaks or whatever. You can use your Citrus Fresh in there because the flavor is on point. It is so yummy. It will also increase the amount that you're drinking, but taking it is wonderful because it's working on all of that. It helps to break down any buildup fat that you've got going on. It helps with your digestion. It's helping with the gut. It's a great cleanser. Think of all those citrus that are in there. Great cleanser. That spearmint, I'm just telling you, this is one that, this little 5 mil, you're gonna want more than this because you're gonna eat this up really, really quick, especially if you're not used to it. You're going to fall in love. Then we have the travel diffuser, which I forgot to bring in, and that is the Via travel diffuser. This is just little. It fits like in your cup holder in your car. Really pretty, and you can change the colors, so it has all the different lights happening. It comes with a USB, but it will run without being charged for 7 hours. That is amazing. So again, you can use it out on the deck, but if you're using it in your car, grab some things like purification, grab that Citrus Fresh we just talked about, and using it in there, it's going to help so your car in that summertime doesn't get that musty aroma. It doesn't get that stinky feet smell from the sporting clothes, all the different things you got going on. It's just going to be one you're going to love. And then we have at the 400 PV, this is another loyalty rewards. This is our super vitamin D. Now, you guys have heard me talk about vitamin D probably a billion times, but let me remind you, vitamin D, this is like our sunshine in a bottle. It supports your bones, it supports your immune system, it supports your respiratory system, it supports your skin, it supports, what else? Did I miss any of them? Your whole respiratory, immune, hormones. It supports hormones. It's a pro hormone. Y'all, whole class just on Super D. And it's a tiny little chewable capsule. It tastes like berry, wolfberry. It's so yummy. Your kids are going to love it. It just dissolves right underneath the tongue and then they can chew it out. So even your very young kids can take this. And it's just a powerhouse. Something we need vitamin D. We just do. We just need vitamin D. And it's got Melissa essential oil and lime essential oil in there. And now, Melissa, when you add that to the vitamin D, listen, you were talking about that mood boost, like elevated, like ba-bam when you're throwing that in there. So you got your Melissa in there, which y'all look up Melissa. It's phenomenal. Then we have our beautiful, I think I already talked about it for a second. This is our Lavaderm After Sun Spray. This right here you need in your summer box. Like you need your Owie in the summer box, you need your Citrus Fresh in your summer box, Citronella, you need your Lavaderm. This is one that you can put on. So you were out in the sun too long and you got a little pink or maybe even a little red. You can take this and you spray and it instantly begins reducing the heat itself. So the pain starts to reduce a little bit. But it's also because it's got all those great oils and moisturizers, so good for the skin. So it helps to decrease the amount of peeling that you have. It helps your body to be able to repair that. So it's not that tight feeling that you get when the skin is really tight. But it's also good for other things. So it's good for just a basic burn. You touch a pan, you got a little burn, or you're out doing marshmallows, you got a little burn, spray it on there. It's great for that. It's great for scrapes. Those knees we talked about for the kids with the owie, you can spray some of this on first. This will help to clean, moisturize, and love on that skin and that owie, the partnership between the two of them. Phenomenal. So you can put this on scrapes and bumps and boo-boos and all the things. And this is when I was saying you can use just a spray bottle. You can reuse. So don't throw these away. You can add more stuff to the bottle, put a different label on it, and you got your owie spray. You've got your bug spray. You've got all the different things that you can make of your own to make it where it's handy, because these are lovely. I use sprays and roll-ons like this in my purse or in my go bag or like the beach bag or whatever you have a couple in the car, so that when you need owie and Lavaderm, you need it right now. You don't need it when you get home 3 hours later. You need it on the way. So this is another one that's a loyalty rewards. And I know for some people, like, why is everything on loyalty rewards? Let me tell you, because there's so many rewards to loyalty rewards, and it doesn't cost you anything to enroll or switch the way that you order. All you have to do is literally, when you have something and you're like, I want peppermint, and when you get ready, on the right hand side you can either add to cart, it's a button, or you can add to subscription. Instead of adding to cart, click add to subscription, click the button. The second you did that, you're going to get a 24% discount over what retail is. So what you would ordinarily pay, ba-boom, already dropped down. In addition to that, you get points put into an account for everything you order. So you spend $100, you're getting around 100 points. I mean, 10 points that you can use on another order, so that you get freebies, so you get other stuff. Plus, they're going to add that 10 points. Plus, you get all of these extra freebies. So if you're already going to order $400 worth of stuff, you need your Ninja badge, you need your face stuff, you need your whatever you're grabbing, you're going to do $400, you might as well just hit that add to subscription, because then you're going to get all the free stuff with it. And I don't know about you, there's 8 things that they're giving us for free this month. 8 things. 4 of them are only for loyalty rewards, because they want to reward the people that are loyal and ordering, and you get so much benefit from it. So make sure when you place your order, you're placing it the right way. Hit that subscription, and you can change the date. You can change what you get every single month. You can go in there and play with it. You can get something this month and get something different next month, and you can quit. Like, say you got stuff today and you're like, I don't need it next week. You can literally just cancel, so you're not going to get another order. So you have complete control. No reason to be ordering it and not getting all the freebies. I'm just saying. All right, you guys, I only wanted to stay on for a few minutes. I know I've already gone over that. And I love you all, and I hope to see you at all the stuff. And Shannon Hudson YL is where you're going to find all the information. Go right over to the live events, or go under the Facebook events, and you'll find all the details. All right, we'll chat with you later. Have a great day.